Hi, this is Laura Siri with Red Carpet Report. We're here at a special screening of Showtime's limited series, Guerilla. Hi, John.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
You did not go to the Paley Center American Crime event for the red carpet.
I was at the Paley event. I don't know if I was there in time for the red carpet. I think I was probably editing our documentary, Let It Fall, at that time. So I probably raced from the mixed stage right over there. So if I missed you, my apologies.
No, it's a great episode that we got to see, and a great show in general. Like if the series has made a big impact on just American culture and American interest, especially what's going on in the world.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, look, it's there are times as a storyteller you want to be relevant, you want to be current, but there are other times when you're telling these stories that are so timely that they're painful. I don't believe that any one TV show or any one series can change the entire world, but I'm so thankful that we've been given the opportunity at ABC or here at Showtime to be able to tell stories that are reflective, that are involving, that show a perspective on life and culture and circumstances that otherwise may not be told anywhere else.
Well, because I was most interested, because I love the show American Crime, what made you choose the UK backdrop instead for this show?
You know, honestly, in some ways, I wasn't so much that I chose it. I was invited over there to tell the story. Originally, the story was set in the Bay Area in San Francisco, but as I met some producers over there, they were fascinated by that story and asked me if I thought that that story would work in the UK. And as we started to interview people like Darcus Howe, who very unfortunately just passed away this past week, but Leela Howe, Farouk Dundee, Neil Kinloch, you know, individuals who lived through that time period, were willing to share their experiences, we realized that this story really could exist, not only could exist, but did exist in the UK, and it was worth telling it because it was a history that so many people did not know and were not aware of.
Well, because you initially had it set in San Francisco, would you ever consider doing that setting in the American setting as well?
You know, that's a really interesting question, and on the eve of the show premiering, I just hope people find value in it as it is. If enough people do, and enough people would love to see it moved over here, formatting TV shows, obviously that happens all the time around the world. It would be a wonderful opportunity, but I'm so thankful that we could tell this story at all. Because whether it's set in the UK or America or frankly any other country where people are being oppressed, where they feel like they don't have voices, or where two people who are in love, the rest of the world doesn't understand who they are, what they're all about, that's a story worth telling.
With the series premiering soon, what do you hope people will get from this story, this love story?
I hope they understand consequences. It is very important for people to be represented, for people to have voices, for people to be acknowledged, but we have to also understand the consequences of our action. Does the end justify the means? What does it mean to lash out against other people, whether you're on one side or the other? It really is about seeing people as human beings and understanding the consequences of our actions. Oh, absolutely. I mean, there was an entire history about the UK, about that time period. You know, I think we often don't do a very adequate job here in the United States about talking about our histories, about talking about different cultures, or talking about how people are vibrant individuals and how they are involved in society. We don't do a good job of it over here. So to be invited to another country and have people share their stories and circumstances, there were so many things that I learned about that era, about that time period, about different individuals, and about all of them and how they contributed to making the UK an amazing nation.
Do you have any ideas to have it on?
I hope and can only believe that I'll have a fourth season. Michael McDonald, the other producer, and myself, we have ideas, we have thoughts. It's not up to us. If we do have another season, we hope that we approach it with the same kind of sensitivity to storytelling, the reflective nature that we've had in the first 3 seasons. If we don't have another season, we could not be more proud of the work that we've done, our cast, our crew, the stories that we've told, and the space that we've created for other people to represent.
Well, I know this is a
It was vitally important because I think oftentimes, you know, look, it's a story as old as Romeo and Juliet, where two people are in love and other people, they can't see it, they can't understand it. But at the core of this story, it was vitally important to have two people who were so in love and so down for each other, and that's a refrain that we use throughout the show, that love sustains, and they sustain each other. Vitally important to me. It was always going to be part of this story, and could not be more proud of what Frida and Babu bring to it as actors, as individuals, and as artisans.
Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more videos. Leave a comment of what's your favorite Showtime show.